You stinky boy. Stink, don't touch me. You stink too bad. No, 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 don't touch. Sit, sit. Buddy got sprayed by a skunk last night. It stinks so bad. Guys, welcome back to the Stony Ridge farm today. It's absolutely gorgeous. I smell spring in the air. It is going to be a beautiful day. We've got some chores to knock out. So we're gonna head up and we're gonna move the cows real quick. I've got hay bales all set out for the cows. We'll talk about what we're doing up there. We're bale grazing. Then we're gonna hop on one of the side-by-sides. I think it's gonna be the Kubota. We're gonna stop by the neighbor's house and see if the neighbor's young kid wants to help me out a little bit. And we've got rocks to pick up. So right over in here, gosh, I probably have 5 dump truck loads of rocks to pick up out of the pasture. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the wintertime when the grass is short. So come along today. We're also gonna take you at the end of the video down to the other side of the farm where we had some big time flooding and it messed up the fence. And you'll see that in a future video, but we'll take you there at the end of the video. So stick around to the end. Let's go have some fun. Stony Ridge Farm. Woo! So folks, welcome back to the Stony Ridge Farm channel. This is your first time here, your 50th million time here. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'd love to have you back. Me and Buddy are gonna ride up to where the cows are. We're gonna get them moved real quick. We're gonna open up some gates and start getting prepared. Again, Buddy stinks bad, really bad. Hey boy, you stinking. You stinking, boy. So if you've missed a never-ending struggle to keep the equipment yard cleaned up out here, we're making progress. I'm happy with it. So we've got our new gravel lot all spread out over there. Everything looks great. I've got a little bit of a mess up here where I did a video yesterday. You'll see my Milwaukee packouts as we drive by. We're gonna be driving over to a different pasture. This is actually the first time this gravel has ever been driven on. That's pretty cool. We're gonna open up this gate. Pretty cool attachment I'll show you on the gate right here. This is called a stay gate. Basically, we raise this up, lock it into place. It drops a pin down, so when we open our gate, which we may not be able to get through. I got a mess here I'm gonna have to clean up. But we open our gate, just like so. Pull it open. And we drop our stay gate. I'll post a link to that critter in the video description. That's really cool, guys. I think we can get around this mess. I have to come back with a skid steer here in just a minute and spread that out a little bit. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Good boy. So what do you do when your outside dog gets sprayed by a skunk? You let him wear it off. Buddy's just wearing it off. I thought about Febrezing him, but he's really not a Febreze kind of dog. We're gonna head up here. Buddy's gonna get a little dip in the pond, I'll betcha. And he does not go in the pasture when I move the cows. Why ain't you got the gate open for us? Oh, we gotta open the gate. There we go. The cows are held in place by this poly string. This is electric fence wire. It looks like rope, basically, and that's what keeps the cows in. My cows are so disciplined to that string that I could pretty much keep them in with a piece of string. They'll test it after a while, like velociraptors, but I can keep them in with a piece of string. Pretty cool. Water! Water! Get that water, boy! Get that water, boy! Great, look. Yeah, this isn't supposed to be... Get that water! Get that water! Get that skunk off of you, dude. People ask me all the time why Buddy is an inside dog, or excuse me, an outside dog. Well, that is why. Dog no swimmy in the pond and then come into the house. Okay, can you reach it? Oh, no, this is my fish food. There's all my fish food falling out. Something will eat it. Here we go. Ah, it's no good. We'll let that drain a bit. See all the water coming out of there. Got tadpoles here in the wintertime, which is odd. There's a big old tadpole right there. If I was a kid, this would be awesome. I'd be playing out here with the tadpoles all the time. No legs. Hey, moo cows. We got any new babies today? You guys hungry? We're gonna let Buddy play in the pond a little bit while we go out here and move the cows. Pretty simple move. All we gotta do is unhook a gate and the cows come right through. Hey, this is Big Bud. Hey, Bud. What you doing, Big Buddy? Yes, sir. How you doing? Get you a scratch on the nose. That's Buddy, and this is Big Buddy. All right, boy, be good. Go play. Get water. Get that skunk off of you. It's all working out. Hey, buddy, what you doing? What you doing, Big Bud? Look at them ears. It's a good cow. We got 51 cows here on the farm. I say cows, but people get angry when I say cows. This is 51 cows. People get mad. Oh, those are heifers. Those are bulls. This is not a cow terminology lesson. Disclosure. Hey guys, how you doing? 302. Good to see you. Second baby born in 2023. This is Donnie the bull. Donnie gives me the stank eye sometimes. I really don't trust him. But so far he's been pretty cool. Got babies. We have 2 little babies here. Got 1 little baby right there. Hey, little buddy. Oh, do we have 3 little babies? Are you new? I think you are a new baby. 1, 2, 3, we got a new one today, and that's baby's first poop. Female or male? A little baby bull, that's what it is. Number 25 is the mom. Awesome, good job, Mom. That's why I raise these Angus beef cows, because they take care of themselves pretty much. That's pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna get the fence up because I don't have the fence in the proper position. I think all I gotta do is hook it up. Oh. So the fencing is good all the way this way and all the way that way. We're good to move the cows through. All we do is unhook 1 little gate and you'll see them all come right on through. Come on, girls. Woo! Come on. We got stragglers today. It's Straggle City. There's my stragglers. I'm gonna have to give them a little push. Donnie is hanging out over here because Buddy came under the fence. They do not like that German Shepherd. So we're gonna get over here and push Donnie a little bit. Just walk behind him. I've got a little rope in my hand right here. A lot of times that makes a little noise. Yep, see how he reacted. We do pretty low stress cattle handling around here, so he's not used to any kind of noise. Good job, bud. All right, cows moved. Next, we got to get on that tractor right there and start moving some hay bales around. I'm a little wary of having Buddy in the lot with the cows, but I think he'll be okay with me on the tractor. He'll probably lay down kind of out of the way. So we'll go ahead and latch the gate back so the cows can't get in here, and we'll set out our hay bales for the next few days. This is the TYM T574 hydrostatic tractor. We'll start it up and let it get to optimal running temperature. There we go. Let's talk about this tractor real quick. Again, TYM T574, 55 horsepower hydrostatic tractor, meaning it has a push pedal for forward and a push pedal for reverse. Right here, show you that. Push that, go forward, push that, go backwards. This is for my loader. This is a trigger on the end of my loader handle to work my hydraulics up here in the front. If those were hooked up to anything, they would be worked by that button. Pretty tight cab here. I know it's gonna get hot, I'll have to run the air conditioner today. Around the back side, we don't have anything hooked up to it, but we do have 2 sets of remotes. This is our rear hydraulic system. You can actually work it by this handle outside. A 3-point setup. I like to keep it in the fully up position when I'm not using it. If I was worried about the hay bales being too heavy, then I would have a ballast back here. I'd have something heavy back here to keep the tractor from getting tipsy, but these hay bales aren't very heavy. I'll go ahead and pull this post out, and I can run right over that string. Good boy, come on. Good boy, good boy. Sit, lay down. You should be a good boy. You stay right there, okay? Hey, be good. So what we've got to do here is place a couple more bales out. I have 21 bales over here. We're just going to go ahead and set out bales for the next few days. What we're doing again is called bale grazing. Typically we're unrolling hay out here on our land, but what we're doing right in here is bale grazing. And the reason we're bale grazing is simply because these bales aren't quite tight enough to put in the bale unroller. What I have to do with each bale is take the string off. So I have a little system that I use. I'll show you. What I try to do is I try to cut down here low, and I just have to stab in at it just like that and find the string. So I'm stabbing at it. I'll grab a hold of it, I'll pull it, and we'll have a little string right there, okay? So we've got to cut every single string on this bale. It's easier with two hands, trust me. We'll stab them, pull them up there, get them out of the way, and you can see there's another one kind of hidden in there, all right? Get down in here, find it, pop it. We got to get all this string out. Find all those strings because the cow can consume that. It gets hung up in their stomach and it could kill them. Seems kind of silly, doesn't it? The thing that can kill the cow is what we wrap the hay bale up with. Seemed like we'd find a better way to do this where we could just set them out here and not have to worry about a cow eating the hay string and getting harmed. This is the way of the world. These are nylon strings. So I give them a tug right here and make sure I've got every one of them in my hand. Give them a nice tug. Give them a little wrap around the old fist. Pull every string out. And then walk the bale. See this one? This one that hung on. Walk around the bale, make sure it's good to go, and that's it. And then I'll take that bale and I'll dump it right here where there's a bare spot. What are you looking for, bud? Try to find another skunk? Sit, don't touch me. You're so nasty. You stink so bad. Oh, you stink so bad. Wad the strings up in a nice ball. Chuck them right there. Typically I'll have a bucket on the back side of the tractor, but I didn't bring it up today, so shame on me. Give her a little RPM. Raise this bale up. Drop it on the end. Just like so. Roll on. Buddy's eating horse poop. Watch this. Wrong side. You're on the wrong side. He knows. Smart dog. Not so smart owner. I'm going the wrong way. Buddy knows to stay off that front left wheel, right? This bale here is in pretty bad shape. I think I already took the string off of it. Nope, I didn't. Got to fix this. This is the worst bale that was on the load. Only complaint about this tractor is the loader is really, really slow. I'm over here working the snot out of this thing and it's barely moving. Yeah, that bale's all to pieces. Not a good bale. This bale's gonna fall apart as I take the string out of it. It's okay. It's not ideal. String out. String out. There's not a lot of string left on this one. There it goes. It's okay, cows will be eating this tomorrow. Got a little rot in it. That's why we're bale grazing it versus unrolling it. These are the ones you really have to watch because you'll mess up and leave a string in there and harm an animal. Oh, this is a mess. Look at that. Not good. This bale is a disaster. Okay, speed, and need more speed. See how I just fell off of the bale spear? We're gonna hook it. This is real farming right here. We're gonna roll it back. There we go. Lock that brake, see what we got. I was having trouble getting all the string out of it. There we go. Now, one foul swoop, a twist of the hand. Ready, boy? See how smart he is? Good boy. Hey, right there. Good boy. What are you doing, boy? Go wash that skunk. Wash that skunk. Water. Get that water. There you go, buddy. Good job. He's washing that skunk off. We're gonna head on back to the shop, grab a side-by-side, and we're gonna head right across this pond dam and start gathering rocks. Ugh, my neighbor's kid couldn't come and help me today, so it's just me and you. Come on, buddy. Hey, where are you supposed to be? There you go. That's where a big boy's supposed to be. Follow the channel. We've got to take out some more of these trees for the septic system for the shop building. Pretty disheartening. I'll post a link to that video at the end of this one. Government's telling me everything I can and can't do. I guess that's just what they do. We're gonna hop on the skid loader and move that pile of dirt we just ran over. This is a Raptor Attachments land leveler. Awesome tool. We're going to take the Kubota, but we're going to take the Honda instead. The Kubota is way overdue for service. Need to get that taken care of before I start using it like a workhorse. This one's due for service too, but not like the Kubota. The Kubota's probably a year out. It's only over about 10 hours, but I don't like to run my machines when they're behind on their service. As I said, we're going over here to a section of pasture that's brand new that we cleared over the last, I guess probably 2 years, but we just got it fenced and the cows have grazed this for the first time this year. And I'll talk to you about what we've got going. You can see I had a hay bale here and another hay bale there. This is the ultimate grass growing project we've got going here. It's a big old pasture. Unload! He smells so bad. Well, it's no secret this is the Stony Ridge farm. This is why it's the Stony Ridge farm. Everywhere, all over this entire property are rocks just like that. This was from what I'm told, a old volcanic basin at some point. And all the rocks here are way different than the rocks just one ridge over. It's pretty interesting. So we've got what looks to be almost a sandstone or a sedimentary rock over here. And over on the other side, we have more of a granite or igneous type rock. So it's interesting, the geology of the ridges here on the farm. But this ridge from top to bottom, and you can see that's probably 600 yards. This is something around 22 acres of newly fenced pasture right here. And all I can do, there's no machine for this, guys. It's put your gloves on and get your back strong, get ready, come out here on beautiful days like today in the winter time and pick up stones. So I'm gonna zigzag across the hillside here, back and forth, and work my way down the hill slowly, taking the rocks and dumping them over by the pond and in places where washing is a problem. So we want to slow erosion. We're using everything here on the farm. So we even use the rocks on the Stony Ridge. Let's get busy. This is gonna be a job. Man, this is a job. 2 loads is about all one man wants. I say 4 loads for 2 people, 5 loads for 3 people, or maybe 6. 2 loads for 1 person per day. This is different, guys. This is a workout right here. I'm in pretty good shape and it's kicking my butt. Just so you guys know what this is, and a lot of folks think that you can do everything from a machine on a farm, and you just can't do it. I can't get in here and stir all this land up with a machine and ruin all the hard work that I put in from all the hay bales that we placed out on the property. So this is what we have, and they're just all over everywhere, all over this hillside. I made very, very little progress here. You can see the trees at the top of the hill. I'm maybe 1/5 of the way down. Let's throw this in here. Yeah, maybe 1/5 of the way down. There's a rock ridge over here. We'll just ride over and I'll show you real quick. It's kind of cool. There, again, was a volcanic basin here at some point. And this whole ridge is covered with rocks. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you this rock basin. Or rock ridge. Hey boy, what you doing, boy? This is a rock ridge right here. We'll go all the way down the backside of it. So this is what I call bush hog busters. These will bust open your mowing deck. So what I'm really trying to do is get this where I can mow it next year without hitting those rocks like that. I have to mow this really, really high. And like I said, you can see this rock ridge right here. This will never be anything other than a rock ridge, but it's a good place for habitat, for trees, for wildlife, for rabbits, all sorts of stuff. And we can toss hay bales over in there and let the cows go to work. Maybe, just maybe that'll be pasture one day. Put my hat back on, my head's about to freeze. We gotta take this and dump it. I'll show you the thought process dumping this. Actually, I'm gonna stop and get this big rock I just saw. I can't help myself. I have a deal with myself. 10 rocks per day, every single day on the farm. 10 rocks per day. So today, I'm gonna say that I outdid myself, right? I did 2 years worth of rocks. That doesn't count. Today doesn't count. 10 rocks per day is what I pick up just walking through the pastures all the time. They just surface. The ground freezes, thaws, pushes rocks up. I drag the drag harrow over, pushes rocks up. Just part of it. I think picking rocks up would make a great first date for a future farmer's wife. What do you think? Tell me down there in the comments. Guys, remember, stay tuned to the end. We're gonna show you where the fence is all messed up. I'm gonna be fixing that tomorrow, so you'll see that in a future video. The fence is really messed up. It pushed some posts over. You'll see. Catfish pond. We're gonna back and dump right there. So the Honda only has park. I really wish I had the safety of an emergency brake or a parking brake on this thing. This is a Honda, awesome Honda Pioneer 1006. Very, very nice machine. I will say the Kubota is better suited for this type of activity. It's hydrostatic, it's a little bit tougher. And with the Kubota, I could just pull a handle and dump. With this, I have a handle, but it's way too heavy for me to try and dump. So we're gonna toss a few of these out real quick. It's not meant to be manual labor twice. That's why the Kubota is a better machine for this. I honestly don't think I'll ever get rid of the Kubota. I had a John Deere Gator for a bit, 825i, did not like it. Wasn't near the machine that this Honda is at all. You get more machine with a Honda than you do with any other brand that I've seen. Now, I might eat those words at some point, but you get more machine fun-wise and utility-wise. Now, the Kubota is straight up utility. It's just a little tractor, basically. Oh, it's a nice one. What I'm doing here is preventing erosion. This is where the pipe comes out of the pond. And sometimes that pipe is a 16 or 18 inch pipe. And it will sometimes push rocks down the hill and push dirt down the hill and wash the dam away, and then you don't have a pond anymore. Gotta be real careful with this. This has little cables here. I think I'm gonna tear one up here in a second. You gotta get all the weight towards the rear. All right, let's try and dump. Maybe? No, sir. No, sir. A Kubota's nice when it comes to dumping. This is no fun. This is the second load I've dumped. Yep. Oh, baby. There we go. Now we're talking. Wore out the gloves. Wore a hole in the left-hand side. Wow, 2 holes. These are Stony Ridge Farmer work gloves, and they last about 2 days. Well, 1 day picking up rocks. Let's go over the other side of the farm. I'll show you guys what's up with the fence. It's really torn up. Gonna be a fun project to take you along on.
We're not leaving yet. We gotta go get the salt box. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Hey, come on. Come on.
Good boy, that's good. Come on, buddy.
This is our mineral feeder, and I'm coming up on the wrong side. Hey, man, be careful, bro. You're gonna get hurt.
Oh, I hope that's good. He's mean to that dog. I'm gonna be mean to him. Gotta be mean to him. He's gotta be safe. This is a farm. It's not a playground. Gotta make sure he's safe. Watch. You're on the wrong side. Come out. Wrong side. Don't go in between there. Go around. Good boy. Go around. Good. That's right. Good job. That's good. We live to play another day because Daddy's safety conscious. There we go.
Good boy. You're safe. Well, good dog.
This is our mineral feeder. It has various minerals in here, 20 minerals. That's for the cows. They'll be back over here in 5 days.
Get on.
I put Buddy in the kennel because we're going to the other side of the farm and he gets after deer and disappears for hours, and I don't want that to happen. By the way, that's a FJ Cruiser Toyota. I'll show you more about that soon. we're here, and it's cold down here on this creek bottom. I'm gonna have to get my shirt back on. So we've got 2 areas of damage, and what had happened was, I'll pop up some pictures right now of what happened here. We had a big flood. We got like 5 inches of rain in 20 something minutes, and every time this floods out. So you see the fence line and you see the post. Let's just walk down. This is the debris that pushed up against the fence. Now this one isn't so bad. I'll come in here and we'll rake this back with the Raptor Attachments grapple. This is easy enough to fix. We simply just push this up against the post again, which that won't be too bad. It pushed the fence all the way up here so tight that it leaned all these posts over. We got 1, 2, 3 posts that are bent over here. And there's really no good solution down here in this bottom. There's no flood solution. There's nothing I can do. Water was just flowing through here, and it was about that deep, and it just flowed right into there. So there's really nothing I can do about it. When you have bottom land on your farm, this is something that you just have to deal with. So this is area number 1, and let's show you area number 2. We're gonna fix this in a future video. Area number 2 is way worse. Hey, how do you tell a buck footprint from a doe footprint? Here you go. Okay, that's a doe. 2 little hoofs. That's a buck. 2, 4. See that? Buck, doe. Yeah, that's buck. That's clearly a buck right there. Okay? Clearly buck, buck, buck. And then that's a little doe track right there. Tell me you didn't learn something today on the Stony Ridge. Let's ride over there and I'll show you the rest of the damage. All right, here we are, and this is the worst part. I've got some buddies that owe me some favors, and Mitch and Brian, you'll be over here helping me with this, I think. I've got to get a rake, and I've got to get in here. This is the other side of the fence, so water flowed in this way, down through the field, and out over there, okay? So it pushed the fence out over there, and it pushed debris in right here. Now, this isn't really going to be that hard. I'll get in here with the pallet forks, and I will raise the fence back up, and we'll reattach to the post. But it pulled the wire right off the post, guys. Look at all this. This is like a beaver dam right here. Look at that. Yeah, that's a lot of work. It's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. You can see it really bent the fence over a lot. I have seriously considered, this is a problem area, I have seriously considered putting a break fence right here. In other words, either putting dirt right in here, and it takes a lot of dirt to do this. Take dirt and put in here to break it and make it go down the creek, or put a false fence in right here and just set it right there to catch debris, and it'll be just a fence only to catch debris, and I would actually lean my post that way. What do you think? Solutions. We've got to find a solution to this. Keep the trash out of the fence. Guys, what a wonderful, beautiful day here on the farm. Absolutely gorgeous. Spring is in the air. The maples are starting to bloom. The peepers are starting to peep, the little frogs. And we'll see you guys in a future video here on the Stony Ridge Farm. Please share these videos with like-minded people. I'd love to have you back. Please subscribe to the channel. Guys, take care. Just taking a little bit of the romance out of farming for you today. It's a beautiful sunset though, isn't it? Take care. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Woo! Well, come on down to the Stony Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stony Ridge. You can put your hat back on because you're getting the head cold. I would love to have you up here in the back of the side-by-side, but you smell so bad. Load up, Stinky. Now everybody can see you. That's Buddy. He stinks real bad. Unload, please unload. He smells so bad.